In this video, we'll be taking a look at the new Bose Smart Soundbar 300. We'll be taking a look to see whether it's a good soundbar, and we'll be giving you a full demonstration of exactly how it sounds.
What if sound could be captivating?
Don't forget to hit the red button to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up and click the notification bell to get my next video first. So let's get the price of this soundbar out of the way first of all. It's $399 or pounds. That is quite expensive for a soundbar, but this is a smart soundbar, so it's like a smart speaker as well, and we'll test that function in a moment. But first of all, out of the box, this is a typical Bose product. Everything about it looks exceptionally well made and great quality. One little niggle I had is that this does have HDMI ARC, and it doesn't have an HDMI cable. It's a little thing, but it's a little niggle. It does come with an optical cable, but no HDMI. Here are the connections on the back, which are as standard and everything that you would expect. The Soundbar 300 does come with a remote control, which is a nice touch, although it's not exactly necessary. If you're using this as HDMI ARC, then you'll use your TV controller, and likewise if you're using it as a smart speaker, well then your voice is sufficient. Now this is really going to be competing against something like the Sonos Beam, and we will do a head-to-head in a future video about how well this does against that device. I do really like the size of this soundbar. It fits under most TVs. This measures just over 2 feet, just over 24 inches at around 27 inches or 70 centimeters. In terms of height, again, it will go under most TVs that have got a reasonable stand. This is just around 5 centimeters, 5.5 centimeters, or just over 2 inches tall. One of the things I really like is the ease of setup and connection. Once it's turned on, you can then just download the Bose Music app. It will then automatically find the soundbar via Bluetooth. This is Bluetooth 4.2, which again is a surprise and a little disappointing. But once it's connected, you just connect to the Wi-Fi and then you're ready to go. You can also use this time to connect other services like Amazon Music, Deezer or Spotify, although at the moment there is no room for Apple Music, although this can be remedied just by using the AirPlay facility. So those of you that don't like a soundbar to completely overtake the room, this will work very well. It slots in very nicely and I think looks really, really smart. It almost disappears into the TV setup. Okay, so I think it's about time now for a demonstration. We're going to be using my Sennheiser binaural microphones and they'll record what they hear. If you put your headphones on, you'll get a really good indication of the difference between the TV speaker, this case it's the Sony XH90 or the X900H if you're in the US, compared to the actual soundbar. Okay, let's get going.
Extraordinary. Again.
Engines are up and burning.
Extraordinary. Again.
Engines are up and burning.
Opening main doors for setting 30 Opening main doors for setting 30
What if sound could be captivating? Subtle. What if sound could be captivating? Subtle. Authentic. What if sound could be deeper? More dimensional. Authentic. What if sound could be deeper? More dimensional. There's no need to wonder, because you're listening to Dolby Atmos. There's no need to wonder, because you're listening to Dolby Atmos.
Now I hope from that demo you were able to hear the difference between the two. It's very, very clear and obvious. I have got another demo of music being played, but I'll leave that right to the very end. Now in terms of the Smart Assistant, and again I thought this was really good, it hears you very, very good indeed. One thing that I do like is if you turn the microphone off, and so normally you'd have like on an Amazon device a big red ring around it to say that the microphone is off. Here you get that quite subtle little red dot. When using the Smart Assistant, we found the speaker to be incredibly good at hearing your command.
It's 3:30 p.m.
And that was the same whether we were watching a movie or listening to music. The Soundbar 300 has 2 dedicated speakers either end, giving you your left and right channels, and also 2 in the middle, giving you your center channels. As well as this, it has a tweeter in the middle, which gives you clarity in voice, and in our test, that was really impressive. Other smart features include the ability for your smart assistant to control your TV via the soundbar. And if you want to, you can hook this soundbar up and sync it with a pair of Bose headphones. This would be perfect to listening to the end of a movie, for instance, whilst you've got your young one sleeping on your lap. And as I mentioned earlier, you can hook this up to a full surround sound system all wirelessly with 2 rears and a sub. Now, it's not all great news, but here's my list of main pros and cons. On the pro side, it's very good that this is all wireless and the fact that you can expand this with subs and rears. The sound quality is good, it does give you excellent voice clarity, and I really do like the design and build. It's very easy to set up too. On the downside, obviously you're not expecting to, but there is no Dolby Atmos here at this level. The bass level for this small soundbar is fairly average. It is only Bluetooth 4.2 as I mentioned in the review, and annoyingly you're paying $400 or pounds, yet there's no HDMI cable, so it is a little bit expensive and it doesn't support Apple Music at the time of its release. I would say that this is more suitable for a medium or small size room and not large rooms. So in summary guys, I would say that this is a great soundbar for a second room, a bedroom, an office. I wouldn't say that it's quite big enough to fill a big room, your main living room. However, I've not tested it with the sub and the rears, so therefore that could possibly make a difference. I will do a comparison with this and the Sonos Beam because these definitely are head to head, not only in terms of their price point, but also in their connectivity. Another feature that I haven't tested but I really like the sound of is being able to pass this off to your Bose headset, because that also I can see the benefits, although I think you can only do one headset at a time. But guys, let me know what your thoughts are. Do you think that this is a viable option for you? Now let's listen to that sound test.